Hello and welcome back to part 2 of BoneLab gun modding tips. I'm no longer sick, I feel good now. Today our tutorial is going to be about how to make a bolt like this on your gun, swing out when you grab it, and swing back in when you let go of it. It's really simple, so follow along. So for this, there's two parts, the actual charging handle and the slide of the charging handle that guides it. For this, we'll start by getting a pivot on this. Do this by creating an empty parent and matching that empty parent to where you want the pivot to be. The pivot point will the base of the swing will be, if that explains it. Just make sure it matches to the middle of the end of the starting handle. We'll just keep checking here. Let's see, this looks fine. Let's check it out. I say, if it doesn't move too much and it rotates more or so, go for it. Okay, we can call this bolt pivot, and we'll create a new empty here. We'll call this bolt. We'll drag it up here, drag in bolt pivot, create an empty, call it charging handle. Parent charging handle on the bolt pivot, add component, animation, go to charging handle, add simple grip events, and then go to bolt pivots. Actually no, yeah. Go to your slide grip, drag in charging handle, right here, then drag in bolt pivot into slide grip. While you're there, at the slide grip, drag your slide guide here and put that into charging handle. Now, we'll go to bolt pivot, create an empty, and do an on grab event. Duplicate that and call it on release. We'll add a component for these both using alt event script. Alright, here we'll want to create two new animations. Call this swing out. Okay, I already have a file called that. Swing outs, because I'm special. Create a new clip, call it swing in. Alright, uncheck play automatically. Go to swing out, then go to your bolt pivot, go to 5 seconds, start recording, swing it out how many degrees you want it to swing out. I do 90, so the charging handle is fully sticking out. Make sure that your slide grip is also matching with the position of it. This looks good. We'll now copy these keynotes, then paste it onto here. You see this bar right here? Just switch keynotes places. Switch the keynotes as places. So now it's reversed. So it's look like it's swinging in. All right, we got that part done. Go to on grab, drag in bolt. Go to animation. Go to play, string animation. Then do swing out. Do the same thing for on release, except we're going to do swing in. Now we have that done. Go to charging handle, add functions on attach and on detach. Make sure you also plug in your slide grip into grips. On attach, plug in the on grab event and invoke the ult event. Do the same thing for detach but on release. We have those plugged in as a function in the simple grip events, so now it'll play the animation swing out whenever you grab the bolt. And now, let's go for the let's do the simple logic. If your bolt does not reciprocate, or charging handle, if it does not reciprocate, meaning it going back when the gun fires, use the slide mover script. For the controller and the gun, plug in the main gun. Depending on how your gun is rotated on the y-axis in the scene, do either -1 on the z-axis or -1 on the x-axis. You're just gonna have to go in game and find out for yourself. If it does reciprocate, don't worry about the slide mover and just animate this going back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about animating it swinging out in the slide pull animation, since you already have that plugged in separate animations. Alright, that is part 2 of gun modding tips. This one's for the rifle. I'll see you next time. See ya.